So yesterday we had our YouTube process going on and with our chief of staff AI. In today's video, we kind of want to enhance that. I was thinking about some things overnight. I couldn't even go to bed because I was so excited about it. But this is what we have set up so far. So let's dive into my computer. So when we created the chief of staff, then we put a skill builder inside there so that the chief of staff has a way of doing skills on a consistent format in a consistent way. And then we created our school post skill because I needed to be able to make my school posts in regards to the business and what's going on and for content purposes to keep the community engaged on what's happening. With that being said, considering I was doing all of these videos, we did a YouTube process agent. So let's say a YouTube transcriber agent. That's what we put into our chief of staff. So basically, she hired her first employee. So now we have an agent, consider it a sub agent, that she passes work off to. My chief of staff, her diva, whenever I need her to transcribe these videos that I'm recording, because I had no system, I'm recording these videos on the fly and in real time, and I'm editing them and then I'm saving them to a folder. Well, yes, I can export both the audio as well as the MP4, but to download each and every one of them, CapCut does them both simultaneously, but if you do any edits or something like that after the fact, it doesn't match up with the audio anymore. So I don't want to export two different things. And in Camtasia, you got to export either the MP4 or the audio, and you only can do it one at a time. And nobody has time for that. What I did was I created this YouTube transcriber. So what it does is it looks into the folder in which I placed the video. It will bring me back the list of videos that's in that folder, and I can just let them know which video I want them to process. They would then take the MP4 and they would shoot it over and extract the audio. So now the audio will become extracted out of that. They send that audio file. So now they're sending the MP, I believe it's A, but like an MP3, right? So they're sending the audio over to be transcribed. And now this transcription is going to also have the timestamps in it. So I use Whisper to do that. Then it's going to send it back to our AI now. So once it comes back to the AI, we have some things that it's going to do. It is going to create for us a YouTube titles and some YouTube description, and most importantly, the chapters. This way, you guys can see the chapters in the description below and click and make this bit more user-friendly for you to skip through parts, right? That was the main goal of this here. All right. So I just wanted you to know that that's what it was for me when I decided to do this. So we're going to move this out the way because your girl done thought of something else to do with this transcriber. So now we have that taken care of. But what I noticed is that the original file, and let me tell you what else it does before I get there. So what else it does is, even though it's bringing it back and it's giving us all the data, the YouTube data and everything like that, I have my AI going into my Google Drive and it's putting all the assets in a folder. So it's putting the MP4, MP3, the transcript itself from Whisper, and it's also doing the package deal, the YouTube package deal, with the description, the chapters, and all of that already made. So it's putting this into the Google Drive for me. However, what I noticed is that the original video, the original MP4 is still in the folder. So if I were to call the process again, say, for example, I needed to check another video. Remember how I told you it gives us a list of videos that's in this folder up here. Well, if it never removed the one we already done, it's going to be still sitting there as an option to do again. And I don't want that. So I want to also implement in this process, once everything goes over to the Google Drive and it's over here now, the original, because they took the MP4 from the folder right here. They didn't delete it. So what I want this agent to now do is trash that video. I want it to remove it from the folder. So that way, anything in that folder I know haven't been done yet, right? So that's what we're about to do in this video right here, per se. We're about to update this so that way it can remove the MP4 directly off of the computer, period, because it's wasting space sitting in a folder on my computer when we already moved that MP4 over to the Google Drive. So I don't need it in the Google Drive and on my computer, the same file. Okay, that's duplicate stuff. And then plus, you know that these videos carry a lot of usage. So we don't want that. We don't want to run up our space on our computer and not have any space because we got duplicate stuff. So what I'm going to do at this time is pull up our VS Code so we can get into Claude Code so we can do what it do, because we need to fix this from yesterday, or add to it, should I say, not necessarily fix it, but your girl had additional thoughts. So we need to make that happen. So let's go up here. Now we're back in our VS Code. And what I'm going to do right here is I'm just going to get my Claude Code up. So let me do that. Okay. And then go back over to our folders. Okay. So we have our Claude Code up in VS Code. Let me share, and here we go. So this is what's about to happen. We need to update that skill, that agent. Okay, this YouTube transcriber agent, we need to update that. That's where it's at. It created a YouTube production skill, so we need to fix all of that. So all we need to do is, typically we'll go into plan mode for this if we were planning it out from scratch, right? But we don't need to make a plan for this. The plan has already been made. We already accepted the plan yesterday. So what we're going to do now is we're going to expand on this plan. During the process of the YouTube transcription, okay, so basically I just told it what I wanted it to do or what I was thinking about. I'm just sharing my thoughts like, look, during this process, this is what happened and this is what we needed to do, because it kept the video in the original folder. So I want to see if are we able to get that video moved into the trash? Got it. I'll add a trash step. So once the upload confirms success, move the original MP4 to the MOS trash. So we're going to allow that. So now it should, when we run this, close with everything in OneDrive. Okay. So we're going to edit everything in this session. Now I've done this time and time again. You can read it and one by one. You don't have to do everything in the session in and of itself, but it has a phase 5 now, and it says done. Here's what changed in the skill. So is you're going to use something that's native to my Mac to send the MP4 to the trash, recoverable until I empty the trash. So it's still in the memory, but at least it's out of the folder, and the folder is what it checks when we need to call up that agent to do a job for us. And I want that agent to only see videos it needs to work with or it has to work with and bring me back that list. And then I can go ahead and choose which video I want it to go ahead and do the process for. And then once the process has been completed, by it being uploaded into my Google Drive, then it can take that out of the folder. One less thing to do. So phase 6, closing message, now mentions the file was moved to the trash. So you know it's empty. When you're ready, next time, run the pipeline. MP4 will be cleaned out of the video, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so in this video, basically, we just updated everything that we needed this skill to do so far as the trash is concerned. Now, in the next video, we're going to do a little bit more in regards to this skill. As I said, as these agents come into our ecosystem and into our digital product business, our chief of staff are going to be managing staff of his own. So we still need to have a clear understanding of what we're going to need so far as the staff to do. Are we going to need this to, say, for instance, are we going to need it to do research for us? Are we going to need it to do XYZ? My next thought process, because it'll be very cool, and I wrote it down, if we could get some things written up. Also, and we can do it in this video since it's not too long, I want to also include include, you know what? I'm going to make another agent for that. Okay. I just thought about it and I'm looking at it on this paper again, and I'm going to do another agent. So this is the YouTube transcribe pipeline. And this is for the videos that I'm currently shooting now, like live and uncut. They're not planned. They're not scripted, no hook and outline and all of that jazz. But I'm going to make one for those too, right? But this specific agent is for what I'm doing now. Is helping me work in my business in real time right now and making my process easier for me. Like, what things can this AI or chief of staff do for me that I don't have to do? If I can take it off my plate, I will. That way I can work on different things in my business. And this is how we as creator businesses or creator solopreneurs can leverage. We can put ourselves in a position and give ourselves the tool that we need to where we can run our business as though we did have a staff. And this is the glory of having AI and stepping into this era of the AI era and the things. I last said this was going to be a digital era, and now it's the AI era. We in the AI era, and this is great. And it's great news for you and it's great news for me. And I wanted to share my journey with you on how I'm building this out for myself. There's going to be resources with this as well. So I'm going to give you the prompt, and there are all those different things in my builders community along with this video. The link will be below for you to join. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. I like it when people can make it to the end, even if they have to 1x and 1.5x, 2x the speed just to get through it. I love it. I appreciate you for watching. Thank you so much. If this is something that you've learned from or something that you enjoy, go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel. You know, it helps your girl out a lot if other people can see this, and I greatly appreciate it. So as always, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.